What's up guys, Spanky here, and welcome to episode 3 of VintageCraft. Now I know it's been a long time since episode 2, but I've made a lot of progress. I've been doing a lot of grindy work and I don't want to show you guys all that, so it's been a while. So this episode I'm going to be showing you all the progress that we've made. And I might show you some stuff you guys already seen. I don't remember a lot of what I've already shown. But last episode, I believe we left off at the Greek-themed island that we're gonna be building at. And that island actually has a name, and the name of the island is Arlen's. It's Greek-themed. Here's our nether portal. It's been decorated. And I believe last episode I requested to hire the guy who owns the cork shop, which we did end up hiring him. So basically, whenever he fills this large chest full of quartz blocks, we pay him 2 stacks of diamonds. And here's our donation chest if any of you guys want to help out and donate diamonds. This is still the first chest, we haven't used it all. And I don't think I showed you guys the dock in my last episode, so there was actually a lot of progress made, a lot of grindiness. This is our home base, and if any of you guys want to join and help out with the city, you're welcome to. Right now we have 3 members, but really only 2 of them are active. Or no, we have 4 members, and only really 2 of them are active. There's Quintek, which I haven't seen him on in a while, because I haven't been on for like a week. He's probably the most active here, and then there's Cam the Cool Kid, which he's the one who owns the court shop. He asked to join the project. And then there's Paz, who commented on my last video. He has his own channel. Go check out his channel. And then there's Human Shield. I don't think he's on. But Human Shield hasn't really been over here very much. So, I don't know where to start. Quintek built this chicken farm. It's not very efficient, but it makes chickens slowly over time. Because we're limited to 50 mobs per group of people, which I think it should be proportionate. I think for every person you should be able to have 5 more animals or something. So if you have 2 people, you should be able to have 55 animals. Maybe not 5, that might be a little much, but I think it shouldn't be limited to 2, or I mean 50. We used to have... Oh, someone got 2 more. We had 2... Oh gosh. There's a zombie. We had 2 of each mob in here. But then a creeper blew it up and kills some of them, but it looks like Quintek probably got some more. So a lot has changed since the last episode. We've already got pretty much everything planned. The only thing, we want to build a huge coliseum, but we don't know where to build it because this whole area is super hilly, and so we're hoping to build it somewhere on the edge of our biome, but there's a lot of people building right near ours, and I've actually negotiated with our neighbors so we have less property owned, I guess you could say. And if you look down there, that's just a part of the harbor, and this path, it's not finished. It's gonna look more natural when it gets finished. But we built this path because I was using so much hunger jumping back and forth up and down the hill. But down here we have the harbor, which I don't know if I talked about building last episode, but the majority of it is done. I still need to do some decoration, or decorating it, some smaller details, which, oh my gosh, I'm playing on my bed, so my mouse is all weird. But, might do some more details in some of the upcoming episodes, because it's not very detailed yet. This is our trading hall that I built. Do not press this button. This button, unless there's a villager that we don't want, it kills them and then it resets the light and it lets it so another villager can come in. Somebody already accidentally killed one of our villagers. This is all like trading stuff. I don't really care about this stuff, so if you guys want some of it, come take it. I have an automatic sugarcane farm. Quintech must have built this. Someone might have been trading with my villagers. These are some temporary farms that we have on the harbor. We plan on building some huge ships, and our neighbor that I negotiated with is building a Viking village over there, and I told him he could build like a Viking themed ship on our harbor. This track is where I like cured a zombie villager and it went up there. I took it up there. Oh, that's from a prank. I got pranked by Paz and Silsky, and they hid note blocks and I had to find them, although Paz wasn't very enthused because I found it pretty quickly. But this area, Paz is supposed to be building a Parthenon here. It's already marked out and laid out. And if any of you guys watching are really good at terraforming, dang it, I fell in my own trap. We would love it if you'd come over and help. We need someone to help terraform this backside and make it look like a natural cliffside and like a smoother transition. We need a lot of terraforming done here. So if someone who's really good at terraforming could come and help us out, that'd be awesome. Okay, and so next I'm going to show you guys the villager breeder and how to maintain it. So if I'm like not on, and if you're on and you decide to help out with the project, you can come check out the villager breeder, make sure it's not overpopulated. Now the villager breeder is it Impulse? Or I think it's Impulse's design. It might be XB. I think it's Impulse. I always get them confused with each other. But I think it's Impulse's design from Hermitcraft. Well, I don't know if he used it in Hermitcraft, but he's on Hermitcraft. And it's down here, down these stairs. And it has one flaw that he said he tested out. It's not clogged. So to turn it off, all you have to do is close that gate and it will drown the villagers. Basically, they breed, and then the baby villager falls down this hole where that dirt block is. But the issue is sometimes they grow up before they can fall down the hole, because only the baby can fit down there. And if they grow up, they obviously can't fit down there. And then so you get a lot of villagers in here that aren't supposed to. The only villagers I want in here is this one farmer and this one nimwit. I think that's dimwit. I think that's what they're called. It doesn't really matter. You only really need 2 villagers, and one of them has to be a farmer, a brown coat. But it doesn't matter. In fact, I'm gonna kill this guy because he's... And the green guys, you can't trade with them, so kill them. But if you see a bunch of excess villagers in here, just come kill them. Make sure you leave these 2 in here alive so that they can keep breeding. But right over here, I hear a zombie. Oh, I'm freaking out. I haven't played Minecraft in a while. But, over here is my automatic sugarcane farm. If you look. It's a simple design. You can put them next to each other. But basically, there's a piston with the what, I can't remember what they're called. The detector blocks, whatever they're called. And whenever the sugarcane grows up 3 tall, it pushes out, breaks it, and then underneath it is some mine carts, and then the mine carts put the stuff into this hopper, and then it's not really efficient because I only have 1 sugarcane there, but you can put them next to each other. I'm just trying to keep the redstone down. So I'll put this sugarcane away. And then over here, we're building, or I'm building, it's my project. Paz said he was going to build a Greek villa, which I thought was a good idea. I think everyone in this project, because we don't really have our own bases, we just have chests everywhere. I want to start getting our chests cleaned up. But we should each build our own personal villas, and then that's where we can store our stuff. I want to build a public bathhouse, an aqueduct somewhere, Colosseum, and right here is where I'm building a Greek theater. And I'm gonna have to do quite a bit of... It's gonna be easier terraforming than over by the Parthenon, because I'm carving out this hill, but then I'm gonna have to bring this half of the hill up. But the carving out part's gonna be the easy part, and then I'm gonna flatten the top of that down to that height. I'm gonna make it look natural. But yeah, this is where the theater's gonna be. But that's pretty much it. It doesn't seem like a lot, but that's because it's been a lot of grindy work. Carving out this hill is so grindy, and I have it all on half slabs, so mobs won't spawn on here. And I'm trying to figure out somewhere we can build a Colosseum that's kind of flat, but let's see if I can show you guys some of the surrounding bases. And we have a huge strip mine underneath our base. But yeah, if you guys want to come on and help, it's all the help we can get's welcome. We really need someone who's great at terraforming. And we'll probably do, once we get more established and have more builds that are finished, I've noticed on Vintage Beef's videos he's been touring like groups of people's bases and stuff, and so once we get more established, and especially when we have like our own villas, we don't have chests everywhere, I will probably message Vintage Beef about doing a tour. Okay, over here is where I did the negotiation. The cobblestone wall is our new border, and I built this border all the way around the island. I don't know if I showed that in the last episode, but I like how he made it too high so you can't really jump over it. But if you come over here, the old border I think is still here. I haven't played in a while, so I'm not sure. There's the old border. Okay, I'm gonna press 3A, make sure. Reload all the chunks. Yep, here's the old border. And I'll show you his base right now. He doesn't have a lot done. He's making a Viking village, and we're gonna build some wall and a pathway between us. I think it's gonna be really cool. And they are going to be extending the world borders soon, so I don't have to worry about quartz running out in the nether. I was kind of worried about it, and I didn't really know how quartz spawns, but apparently it has the same spawn rate at all levels of the nether. So there's a ton, which they already went to the end. I missed the end fight. And that was kind of sucky, but it was my own fault. Yep, here's his base so far. It's looking really nice. I offered for him to like actually build, because when we did the negotiation, he hadn't really started. I offered for him to like make this part as like a Greek theme too, but he really wanted to do a Viking theme, which I'm glad he did, because this looks really good. Although I'm sure he has more than 50 mobs, because I got in trouble for having 80 something, which that's the other thing I disagree with the rule with the 50 mobs, is they count wild ones, ones that you haven't caught. So if you claim an area and there's already 50 mobs there, and you just got there, you can get in trouble for having too many mobs even though they're not yours. But they don't count horses, which I can show you guys my horse. I bought a horse from the Red Holdra. She has a horse shop at Spawn, which reminds me, I need to tell you guys. I showed you guys my shop at Spawn, and I didn't know what to sell. And I do now, and what I am going to be selling is very valuable. But since it's so valuable, here's another person's base over there. I went and checked that out the other day. That it's so valuable that it takes a lot of time for me to get it, and I have nothing in stock yet, and I don't know what to do for prices. But my shop is going to be a wither shop, and it's not stocked yet, but I've noticed a lot of people wanting to buy wither skulls and a lot of wither related items. We're going to be selling wither skulls, nether stars, beacons, and what else is wither related? That's pretty much it, I think. I might sell coal and bones as well, because Wither Skeletons bought it, but so we do have a Wither Skeleton farm on the server. It's a very manual system, and so I asked the guy who built it if I could be in charge of making a more efficient, more automatic farm, and he gave me permission to, because, let's see, mail, read, I think, yeah, he said, sure, you are allowed to take my design down as long as yours is going to be public, which it will be public. But, if you guys watched one of the VintageCraft seasons, I think Exuma built it, but he had a huge wither skeleton farm, and I want to build something like that. So if you guys have any good designs for wither skeleton farms, and there's like tutorials for them, just put a link in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to check it out. I'll probably be starting on that soon, since I already made the deal with that guy. So it might be a while to the next episode, but the next episode we might have a wither skeleton farm. But yeah, if you guys see me online and you want to join if you want to join RLMs and help build, we definitely need someone to help terraform. Message me if you see me online, and I'll be here. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in episode 4. Peace out.